This is Dispatches from Myrtle Beach with Charles Neal and my son Link from Good Mythical Morning. How you doing, Link?
I'm doing good, Dad. How about you?
Oh, doing good. Yeah, it's been just another week in the world of work and doing things and helping Nancy with that show I told y'all about and all that. So
We almost into October. I'm getting that fall fever, you know? It's like you start to get a little, you get a little bit of a briskness in the breeze and you're like, oh man, I'm getting a little excited.
Oh, yeah.
Things are changing. It's very subtle out here how things change, and it happens a little later for us, but.
Well, it happens a little later for us because it's usually October or 1st of November before it starts to cool off here too. So
Yeah.
just to let you know, give you a little update that Nana's still doing good and doing her exercises and doing really well. Got about
walking around, pushing that cat around.
Yeah, 6 more weeks of her physical therapy, and then we'll see what goes on after that. But she's doing pretty good.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah. And then I just wanted to, all the Myrtle Beach out there, just give all of y'all a holler out for watching Dispatches from Myrtle Beach with me and Link and everything y'all have done to help this show a success. Cause listen, y'all know that most anybody can do a podcast and then try to get one started. But if you don't have the people that follow you and like what you do, it don't work out a whole lot of times. So I appreciate all the Myrtle Beach out there that watch the podcast and hope that we keep doing things that'll help y'all and want y'all to keep watching.
Yeah,
everything.
Keep watching and keep listening. However you do it, we want you to keep doing it and tell people about it. You know, we enjoy hanging out with each other. We enjoy you listening in on our conversations and feeling like you're a part of our relationship, our friendship, and a little bit like a member of the family. You're a member of the Dispatches from Myrtle Beach family, and we're looking for opportunities to grow the family without having babies.
Yeah.
So
then
maybe that's like adopting older siblings that are listeners. Is this analogy getting a little strange?
Yeah,
all I'm saying is just invite people to listen.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
That's what I tell them when I have people walk up to me that recognize me now and say, just keep telling people about it and get your friends involved, and I'll give them some of them cards to hand out. And give them, because I'll pull one out and say, give me one of them. I'll give it to my friend so he can pull up that QR code and make it easier to watch and everything. Because, I got an example of exactly what I'm talking about with all you Myrtle Beach out there. It says, it's from Quincy. It says, I'm writing to let you know how you've helped me. Recently, I had to put my dog down and I've been quite sad and missing her.
Oh, no.
Yeah, boy, Quincy, me and Nancy's been there. There. We had, when we had to put our little dog down, and it's tough. But he says, Dispatches from Myrtle Beach has been the only thing I felt like watching. It's just so wholesome and comforting, not to mention entertaining. I could listen to you talk all day long and have nothing creepy. It's really helped.
You can listen. Hold on. You can listen to us talking all day long, but not in a creepy way. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what it says. I could listen to you talk all day long and have nothing creepy.
I could listen to you talk all day long and have.
Oh, and have.
Nothing creepy.
Oh, there you go. So he has listened to us talk all day long, but not in a creepy way. I get it now. Okay.
And it's really helped me in ways I can't express. Thanks so much to you and Link and all involved behind the scenes.
That is cool to hear. There's something that people find comforting about us just shooting the breeze with each other. And we get some good laughs in there, but even in between the laughs, I think that people find, calm and comfort with it. And, and our connection kind of rubs off on people in a good way. Nothing creepy. So,
yeah.
I'm glad to do that. I'm glad that this is that to provide this service to people just by me and you reconnecting with each other.
Just talk, and a lot of when I tell people about the show, Dispatches from Myrtle Beach, they'll say, "What do you talk about?" And I said, "Well, we have people that send questions in and stuff, but we just talk about life stories that I've lived through and Link's been through, and just." All those different things, and people can see that it's genuine and what we do, and it ain't just something that you have to pull off the top of your head that you're talking about. That we've experienced what's going on, and we try to help people with those things that maybe people won't make the same mistakes I made.
There's a little bit of that. The thing Quincy talking about mourning. The loss of his dog, and you've been through it, and I haven't been through it yet. But
we lost little Foxy.
Yeah, I've been. I'll put it to you this way: there's a trend on TikTok, Dad, and it's called "My Toxic Trait Is," and then it's basically somebody saying something that they do that is kind of funny, but it's like a confession of a habit or a practice that somebody has. And the one I saw recently was, "My toxic trait is mourning the loss of my dog that's not dead yet." And it's like this guy with his lab, and he's just like putting their noses together, and just like, every time I pet Jade, there's just part of me that's like mourning the loss of Jade. And I just can't help but think about it because I love her so much, and I know that it's gonna happen at some point. Link,
it's Nancy and I can relate to that because of Gypsy. Because Gypsy's 16 years old, be 17 in December. She still does really well, runs up and down the steps and does some things, but she has some spells where you can tell it's different, and Nancy and I both have talked about, there's something going to happen to her one of these days. And we think about it, and it ain't even happened yet. And we just like that thing. We think about it a little bit too.
Well, I think you should think about getting another dog now. Because
that ain't going to happen.
Well, hold on. Well, I don't know why you say it. I'm glad that, Jade's like 8 and Jasper's like 3 or 4. So I like having them, it's staggered like that. So I don't know. I feel like if I lost Jade and then I had to go through that mourning process and then decide to get another dog later, I don't know. That seems really hard. I think that having another dog, like having another dog there, will be helpful.
Well, Nancy and I have talked about that, and the flip side of what you're saying is you're not our age yet, that we're trying to do some traveling and going places and doing things, and we go somewhere, and after about 2 or 3 days we say, "Darn, I miss Gypsy." We left her with our sitter, Nancy, most of the time.
Right.
And, you get about halfway through where you're going, and then kind of like the trip, we've probably done been out there to do the stuff with Good Mythical Morning and all the stuff we were doing with y'all out there, and we were going to be gone. We were going to be gone about 10 days in all. So,
well, I was
leaving
going
her
to,
alone.
I was going to say you could bring her out here.
Well, if we thought about that, but then when we leave you, we got to fly to Key West.
Okay.
I can't take her to Key West.
You just got to do it. Can't take her to Key West. You got to.
Yeah. No.
You got to be able to fly by the seat of your pants. If you can find your pants, you know what I'm saying?
That would be correct. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Okay. Well,
we have, when if we get older and can't travel and our health's not good, then we may see about getting another little dog. But it's kind of hard.
You're in a season of life where, you don't want to see her go, but you also don't want to replace her.
No.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
So, Quincy, that's about what we got going on and I'm glad that we were able to comfort you and give you someone to listen to and ease your pain and everything with what was going on, losing your dog. Yeah. Well, Link, I got something that says, "Hey, Link, I was told to ask, have you ever been to Bofa?"
Bofa? No. Have I ever been to Bofa?
Yeah.
Are you about to say something like D's nuts or something?
Yeah, both of these nuts.
Well, how did that even happen? I sat here and I knew, I felt like it was going to happen, and then it still happened. It still works. Bofa. You ever been to Bofa?
I've never been to Bofa.
I ain't never been. No, Dad, I've never been to both of your nuts. It's a strange question for you to ask me. I don't ever want to visit both of your nuts. I think I have caught a glimpse of them over our history, because I mean, you're not the most what's the word? What is the word I'm looking for? Discreet person.
No,
that's still not the word I'm looking for. You don't care about being naked and somebody catching a glimpse of you. It's just not something that you're concerned about.
No, anybody that run around the college naked at sand hills. I mean, and then no.
I'll jump in my pool naked, but when I get out, I have the towel right there, and when I get out of the pool, right here comes up the towel, because I want to spare my kids looking out the window and seeing Bofa. I don't want them to visit Bofa either, because that's happened a few times, and they gave me some constructive feedback on that not happening. Dad, I don't want to visit Bofa.
Might have been destructive feedback.
Yeah, they were trying to destroy that practice.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's funny. Yeah. Well, they'd have had a hard time, because when me and Tacey was growing up, Daddy would just walk around in just his boxer shorts, and then sometimes he didn't have none on. He didn't act like it was nothing, so I reckon that's where I got it from. He said, teaching the birds and bees without even having to talk to you.
But seriously, have you ever been to Bofa though?
I've been to I've been to both of my nuts.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to see if I could turn it around on you that quickly, but all right, you got me. I didn't get you. All right, I'll try again later.
Why do you want to learn a new language? Maybe you're looking to advance in your career, want to appreciate other cultures through films, music, and art, or just want to improve your brain function. Studies have shown that learning a new language can improve memory, problem-solving skills, and even delay the onset of dementia. In comes Rosetta Stone, the most trusted language learning program available on desktop or as an app. It truly immerses you in the language you want to learn. Rosetta Stone has been a trusted expert for 30 years with millions of users and 25 languages offered. It provides fast language acquisition with no English translations, so you really learn to speak, listen, and think in that language. Plus, their built-in true accent features gives you feedback on your pronunciation. It's like having a personal trainer for your accent. Don't put off learning that language. There's no better time than right now to get started. For a very limited time, Dispatches from Myrtle Beach listeners can get Rosetta Stone's lifetime membership for 50% off. Visit rosettastone.com/dispatches. That's 50% off unlimited access to 25 language courses for the rest of your life. Redeem your 50% off at rosettastone.com/dispatches today. It's time for another edition of I'll Help You Get Out of the Woods. And we got one from Melissa.
Okay.
And after I got this question and where she emailed it in, I thought, I don't know if she ought to be asking me. She might have just been asking you this question. But anyway, Melissa says, "Hey, Charles, can you help me break up with my boyfriend?" She says, "Let him down easy, but not too easy. I put up with a lot of crap, and
wow.
his name is Daniel."
Yes, Dad. I'm for this. Let him have it.
So Daniel, looks like and sounds like that you've really pissed in Melissa's cornflakes one too many times. And I don't know what you've done, but here's what's going to happen. You're not going to be able to call me anymore. And I don't want anything else to do with you. But the main reason I don't want anything else to do with you, because some of the way you've been treating me and the things that you've been doing to me, and I know there's somebody out there that's going to be a lot nicer to me, and just me and them get along a lot better. So it's just better that we just part ways and you go your way and I'm going to go mine, because I'm not going to put up with your crap anymore, Daniel. So this is goodbye, good riddance, and hasta la vista.
Wow.
So,
wow. That's very clear, Dad. Except
that's
for the fact
easy
that, like, very early on, I think you became Melissa.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. Let him see that.
Either that or you're also dating Daniel.
No,
what's happening here?
This is not me sitting here, Daniel. This is Melissa sitting here.
Okay.
Telling you goodbye. So
Got it.
I was just trying to.
I got it. Daniel, accept my resignation. See, I'm being Daniel right now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I understand that you put up with a lot of my crap, Melissa, and I accept my resignation. I wish you the best in life, and I think you're making a good decision. And I plan to grow as a person, and when I see you in the Super Walmart in the future, I want to just be able to say, I'm cheering for you in your life without me in it. And
I'm cheering
Daniel.
for you too. And I'm Melissa. So
all right, and I'm Daniel.
Okay, Daniel. I hope we didn't let you down. I hope I or Melissa didn't let you down too bad. But
who? What?
but-
Hold on now. Who are you? Right now, who are you?
and I'm Melissa.
What? You're still Melissa
I'm still Melissa.
right now.
But-
Okay, go ahead.
But I hope it won't too hard on you. But
Well, it hurt
that's
my
just-
feelings,
it's just the way life is.
and I'm linked.
You know.
I'm just saying.
And
I'm not
yeah.
even a party to this, and it hurt my feelings. So I can
Well-
only imagine what Daniel thinks. My feelings
Well,
were hurt too, and I'm Daniel.
Well, too bad. And I'm Charles again, and I hate your feelings was hurt, but you know you ought to have done better to start with.
All right, that's funny, and I'm Link again.
Yeah.
That was good.
It's time for. Can I pronounce these words? Let's see if I follow, fail. I got one from Tony and said we'd love to hear how you say these words.
Okay. Yes. Oh, now these are. Oh, he's got. We're in the realm of pop culture today. Pops
We
pronounces
are.
pop culture. Musician names. Okay.
Okay. So
Dad,
I
see how you can pronounce these musician names.
Charlie XCX.
I think, is that right? I don't know how to say
Yep.
Charlie's last name. XCX. All right. 100% Dad.
So what kind of Charlie XCX? What kind of music does he play?
Well, she.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. It's pop.
Okay.
It's there's something to do with Brat. I know that. I think that may be the
Okay.
name of the album,
Maybe I should.
but it's also a vibe.
Okay.
I think it's a vibe. You know, I don't really know, Dad.
I'm trying. I ain't gonna put you on the
I
spot.
should
no
know.
more.
I'm
Okay.
I am an unprofessional aspiring DJ. I should know more about the world of Brat, but I don't.
Oh yeah, I know about brats, but I don't know if that's kind of music or not. But anyway,
I know she
Well, the
has
next-
underwear with like a bow on the back of it. I know that.
okay.
Mhm.
You do know a little bit more. You know a lot more about it than I do.
Okay.
Okay. Chappelle Roan.
That's not a bad guess. But that's wrong. So if you were to go a different direction, what would it be?
Chapel Roan.
There you go. It only took 2 tries with that. Chapel Roan.
Oh,
Very, very big on the music scene these days. Another pop star.
okay.
You might. It's very energetic. You might like her music. But if you
Okay.
meet her in public, don't be weird. Okay? If you see her, don't be like, "Do you know who I am?" Like, she has boundaries.
Okay.
You know? She doesn't like that. Okay.
Well, okay.
Now I do know this next one, so all right.
Magoas.
Okay, yeah. Give it another shot. but don't-
Migas.
What?
Migas.
What's the first way you said it?
Magoas.
Okay. You know the Spanish word for friends is what? If it's a Spanish word for friend, what would that be?
Migas.
Don't try to read the thing. Just answer my question. Like, what is the Spanish word for friend?
I don't know.
Hola, friend. Hola.
Hola. It's not.
Ami.
Amigo.
Amigo. So this is just
Migos.
That's right.
Oh, Migos.
That's right.
Okay.
And one of them I'm acquainted with. This is a very famous rap group out of Atlanta. One of them sadly has passed away as a result of gun violence. The other two have they were all related. They're all like cousins, and then they kind of had the other two surviving members kind of had a parting of ways. Quavo and Offset are not really on speaking terms. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of them all. But Quavo and I had a quality conversation about pillows one time. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Two more.
Okay. Dua Lipa.
Very close. All right. Put in a little jump in it. Well, a big jump, I would say.
Dua Lipa.
No, you had the first part right. But in the second part, make it like a big jump. What's a big jump called?
A big jump.
It could be of faith.
You got me on that one again, Link.
Like a frog. If you jump over...
Leap.
There you go. So put that together.
Dua Lipa.
There it is. Yes. Yes. And let me tell you, she's in every way better than a frog. Any way you would judge her against a frog, she's better.
Okay.
Like, she's less slimy. She can sing better. I don't know body to jump ratio. I don't know if that she's better at that. But she seems to be I don't know anything about her personally, but I hope she's a wonderful person because I really like her. I just really like her, Dad. And I want to know that she's a wonderful person. I hope that's true of her.
And Dua Lipa, we're giving you a shout out from Dispatches from Myrtle Beach from Charles Neal because
you be a good person. You be a good person now.
Yeah.
Because we have high hopes for you.
All right.
Last one.
Okay, the last one I got is a Saparaki.
A Saparaki. No. It's not far off. It's just that you added an A where one didn't belong. Maybe you'll figure out how to pronounce his name correctly.
A Saparaki.
Before he comes out with his album. He keeps pushing it, Dad. We're going to wait forever for you to learn how to pronounce his name and for him to release an album. ASAP, but the S is a $. Don't worry about that. ASAP, how would you say that?
Apple Rocky.
Apple. You're really taking liberties with ASAP. There's no Apple.
No, I mean App Rocky.
Well, you can still say the S.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Asap
Rocky.
Asap Rocky.
I think that could work, actually. Would he accept that? Maybe. Asap.
Asap Rocky.
I want it ASAP. If I want something ASAP, how do you normally say that?
ASAP.
That's right. That's it. It's that simple. It was right there in front of you the whole time. Put it together.
ASAP Rocky.
All right.
Okay.
There it is. He is married to Rihanna.
Oh my goodness. And
some people call her Rihanna. They have at least one baby together. What a wonderful looking baby, I bet. I mean, how could it not be a wonderful looking baby with those type of parents? Does that make me old when I say things like that? That's something an old person.
I don't know what he looks like.
He's model material.
Oh, okay.
He's like a fashion model rapper.
Okay. All right.
I don't think you're going to spend another ounce of thought about this once we're done with it.
Yeah.
You will not be bothered. And I respect that.
We're not going to bother you. No, I'm not. I mean, I don't know, but we'll see. I don't know. But
do you love bad bitches?
Tony, y'all keep sending them words in, and I'll see if I can say them or not. And my son will help me along the way, so just keep sending them in, and
yeah. Please
we'll see
do.
where we're good.
Where would they send them in?
To rather be shagging 53 at AOL.com.
Yes, sir.
I mean to tell you.
We mean to tell you. So email us. Have some fun with it. Surprise us with an email. Come on now.
Now it's time for a word from our sponsor. Well, Link, we're going to do a little ad about a place down here, and it's called, and it's hitting close to home.
Okay.
Because of my Logan, because it's Logan's Roadhouse.
Hey.
My Logan, meaning my producer Logan.
That would be correct. Because boy, if she was down here, I'd carry her to Logan's and buy her a steak. Yes, I would.
What's this place like?
It's just a nice steakhouse where you can go. You can get steak and you can get all different kinds of pork chops and ribs and all kind of different kind of stuff. But you can get a good steak at this place.
It's a chain, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a chain. Okay. There ain't nothing wrong with it being a chain. That's fine.
No. If it weren't for chains, we wouldn't have a whole lot of places to eat, would we?
There you go. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So no, that would be correct.
Yes, Dad. I'm sorry. That would be correct. If it wasn't for chains, we wouldn't have nearly as many places to eat. Don't be knocking on a chain now.
Y'all come on down here in the different places that's got these steak houses, and go to Logan's Roadhouse and get you a good steak, and you can go in, and it's got a good atmosphere, and I think you'll really like it, because Nancy and I have been to Logan's Roadhouse and ate before, and we enjoyed it thoroughly. So y'all come on, and whether you want a steak or whatever you want to eat, they'll have something to appease you and get your appetite where it's full. So y'all come on down to Logan's Roadhouse.
And tell them what?
Tell them that Charles Neal from Dispatches From Myrtle Beach sent you, and Logan, my producer, sent you.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
There we go. Have you ever eaten at a Logan?
I have not.
Okay. All right. Well, Dad wants to buy you a steak.
I do love a good steak.
I can handle it. Yeah. Well, Link, it looks like we've come to an end again today, and it was fun having you all here with us today, and we'll be back next week for another one. And don't forget to follow and subscribe whenever you get your podcast, and on YouTube. And while you're at it, rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. And if you got a question, comment, or story you'd like to share with me, email me at ratherbeshagging53@aol.com. And y'all have a great rest of the week, and we can't wait to bounce to both of these nuts again next time.
Oh, man, I forgot. I was going to try to get him one more time with it. You ever been to both of them?
Both of these nuts next time.
Yep. Love you, Dad.
Love you too.